Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the brand new Vapid Caracara Pursuit in GTA Online that just got added with today's update. As you can see, we also have the new Viper right here, as well as the Dink Adjuster RR Widebody, which is a separate car. It's not a Benny's upgrade, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and hop into the Caracara right off the bat here and go ahead and start customizing this thing. I'm super excited. This is one that I was not expecting to get this update, but very cool. I think this is a pretty awesome vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the armor to start things off. Race brakes, of course, as well. For the bumpers, we have all the same regular options that we do on the regular Caracara, I do believe. I'm going to go for the heavy duty bumper on this one in particular, and for the rear bumper, I think I might even just keep the stock rear bumper because I think it matches up pretty nicely with that front bumper that we just put on there. For the engine, we will go all the way up on that. Of course, for the exhaust, we can put them out the back. I think I will go for the dual side exhausts. I feel like that looks pretty good. For the fenders, we can color match them if we want to. We can also go for the secondary color or carbon fenders. I kind of like them in the just regular plastic look though, because as I said before, it matches up with the bumpers just a little bit better. So we'll go with that. For the grille, we got the large graded grille. We got the Vapid large graded grille as well, and the cutout large graded grille too. I think, honestly, the stock grill kind of looks nice to me, man. I don't know. I don't want to be boring, but I feel like it just looks the best, so I'm going to keep that. For the hood, we got a few different options here. We will just scroll through them super quick. I kind of like the look of the primary middle intake, so we're going to go for that option today. This thing does have an Amani Tech missile lock-on jammer, as do another like 30 cars that are in the game, which is crazy. I'll make a video about that a little bit later, but we're going to put the missile lock-on jammer on because why not? For the lights, I am going to go xenon for sure, just to brighten them up a little bit. And then of course we can look at all of the different livery options for the vehicle. Now there's not a whole lot of difference between the first few here. They're all pretty similar, it seems like, but then of course we do have some of the other liveries too, which are pretty nice. So we'll just quickly scroll through all of these and I'll just show you guys what they're kind of looking like. I think that I kind of like the look. Oh, they got a park ranger livery for this. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. I was not expecting that, actually. That's pretty neat. I think I'm gonna go for the sheriff Los Santos County. I think I like the look of that, so we're gonna go for that one. Police equipment, we can of course go for some different tech arrays on the vehicle, and we can add all of this onto the roof here. I'm gonna go for the full 7.0 tech array. We also have these searchlights that we can put onto the vehicle. I'm gonna go for both of the raised dual searchlights. I kind of like the look of that. For the lighting on this truck, we can remove the lighting. We can also go number 1, number 2, number 3, and of course number 4. I don't know what number 4 does, but it's different than number 3 though. Not really too sure about that. We'll go for custom emergency lighting number 3 though. Kind of like the look of that. For the push bars, we can go for a few different ones here. I kind of like, oh, the apprehender push bar looks sick. I'm going to go for that option today. I feel like that's pretty cool looking. For the racks on here, we can go for the black roll bars. We also have those in secondary. We also have the plastic flatbed sport bar and of course the black sport bar as well. I'm going to go for the black sport bar. I kind of like the look of that. And should we make this thing entirely white maybe to look like a Blaine County Sheriff truck? I'm kind of thinking maybe we should. I feel like that's kind of cool looking. Actually, I don't know. At the same time, I do kind of like the black and white look of it. I don't know. Maybe we should go black and white. Let's just keep the black and white. Why not? We could also go for the secondary roof on this thing. I'm not going to though. I kind of like it in the white. I feel like it looks pretty good there. For the suspension, we can also lower it significantly. I'm going to leave it raised because it is meant to be off-road, so we will keep that. Super transmission, though, we will go for that, and of course the turbo as well. For the wheels, we could go for some off-road wheels, and maybe, I don't know, I feel like some off-road wheels wouldn't be good, like maybe the mud slingers or something like that. Or do we have the spooners in here? The rock crawlers, they're okay. Police issue steelies, let's go for those with the off-road tires on them. Why not? Got those in black. I kind of like that. Bulletproof the tires for sure. And for the windows, I think I will just do a light smoke on here today. I feel like that's pretty good looking. So anyways, that's it for the customization options. So let's take this thing outside. Of course, we are going to do a sound test and then a full review on the vehicle. So let's go ahead and take a listen here. Not the greatest sounding vehicle ever. It sounds like the regular Caracara, so I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting a drastic change or any real change whatsoever. Just doesn't sound all that awesome, but it could be a lot worse too at the same time, so that is something to keep in mind. So with the Caracara, we'll go ahead and turn on the sirens here, and they sound like the regular sirens. We do also have the like code 2 or whatever it is, the secondary siren if you hold down the horn button. And then I think if you double tap it, there is another siren that you can get as well. So nothing too different there or too crazy, really anything special, I would say, I guess. It just, yeah, I don't know. It seems like the same sirens. I mean, I'll press it 3 times. Oh, I think that might be new, actually. No, it's not. Never mind. I was wrong. Sorry. I was trying to listen to the sirens and see if there's any deciphering I could do there, but it doesn't seem like there's any sort of difference, really. So, yeah. But as far as the Caracara goes, I mean, it's always been an awesome truck in GTA Online, and them, you know, making it into a police vehicle honestly makes a lot of sense. I feel like an F-150 police truck is a pretty common vehicle. I know we have those in Canada where I live. Not every department has them, obviously, but a lot do. And I feel like it definitely makes sense for this thing to get a police variant, for sure, which is cool. The Caracara is an awesome off-road class vehicle. Obviously, this one is going to be in the emergency class, I would say. So it's not going to be raceable, I don't think, but it is cool to have nonetheless, for sure. Cool vehicle to have for free mode and everything like that. Now, of course, we will do a little off-road test here as well, just to make sure we cover all our bases. But what you should know about the Caracara on-road is that it has great handling, good acceleration, and a pretty decent top speed for a truck. Off-road, it's also extremely capable. However, I am curious to know if this bull bar is going to make any sort of a difference with the off-road capabilities, because it does stick out quite far on the front. So if you were going to be going up a hill, it might hit on the terrain a little bit and cause you to mess up maybe a little bit more. So I feel like I'm noticing a little bit more weight on the front end of the vehicle for sure with that added onto it, as opposed to the regular Caracara. But it still feels really good, I will say that. It definitely is super fast. This is by far the best police off-road vehicle we have in the game now, easily. It's not even close. The Dorado would be, I guess, the other one that would be pretty good. I don't know, actually. I guess they did also add the Canis Terminus police car, so maybe I shouldn't say this is the best off-road police vehicle, because the Terminus is pretty insane off-road too. So, but nonetheless, very cool to have this thing in game. I'm pretty happy with this. And of course, the traffic does pull over when you pull up with the siren on, so that is very cool. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the Caracara. I gotta say, I like this thing a lot. I'm looking forward to driving this thing more in manhunts and things like that, so very much so looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Caracara 4x4 police. Sorry, what is this thing called? I gotta check. I gotta check to make sure I know what I'm talking about here. The Caracara Pursuit. Okay, cool. $5.3 million, which is insane. $4 million if you have the trade price. Either way, very overpriced, and I would probably advise you not to buy it unless you're just balling out of control and you just want one. But for most people, I think there's going to be better ways to spend your money with this new update, so just do keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I will see you in the next DLC customization video coming out very shortly after this, so stay tuned for that. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace.